show abnormal activity in the area of the brain responsible for decision making. Decision making takes longer for them. Researchers also report that hoarders tend to assign more value than non-hoarders to their possessions. So, if you're one of those people who have a hoarder's brain, how do you clear all the clutter? Well, that's why we have certified professional organizer Tanya Whitford from Organizing Wonders in Burbank here to help us out. Believe me, it's a problem, or this woman wouldn't be employed the way she is. First of all, what do you do with all that clutter?
Well, you have to, of course, pare it down a little bit before you can get going. It's very important to make those decisions. Just like they were saying that it's hard to make decisions. You have to decide, do I love this? Do I want to keep it in my life? If I don't, am I going to donate it? What am I going to do?
What's all this?
Well, these are a lot of helpful tools. Post-it notes come in handy a lot with paper. You can use them as labels. When you're putting things in the garage, make sure you put a Post-it note on what's in the box, because when you think you're going to remember what's in it, you usually forget a couple days later. These are paperwork arrangers. Instead of having piles of papers on your desk, use paperwork arrangers. Separate projects, things you have to pay, things you have to do. Use one of these to separate different parts of paper.
This is the kitchen.
This is, yes, these are kitchen drawer organizers. You know, instead of the junk drawer, make sure you separate them inside drawers, inside dresser drawers, anything. Separate things. If it's a junk drawer.
This is a checkbox.
This is a checkbox. You don't have to buy things.
You don't have to buy
use things
get expensive.
Yes.
The organizing stores
You don't
are
always
so
have to do it.
Okay.
And these are for dresser drawers. You can also, these are, you know, throw in the socks, throw in underwear, things like that. And once again, you don't have to buy things. Here's a shoebox. You can use that.
Okay,
and use the Post-it note to label it.
Perfect. So, how many things do we keep? When do you set a limit? Do you have clothes in your closet from, you know, 1975?
Yeah, you have to set limits either in terms of, you know, I'm going to only keep 15 pairs of jeans, or I'm only going to keep things that fit in this space.
15
you have to
pairs
set
of jeans.
Yes, that's a lot, you know. It depends on what space you have, but you do have to set limits. Otherwise, you're just going to keep buying things and say, okay, nothing's going to fit on nothing's going to drop on the floor. You got to have enough space up on the shelves to keep it.
Now, what do we keep? A wedding dress, perhaps.
Well,
you know, grandma's silver like this. These are mementos.
They are.
There may not be room for this. Trust me, the producer who has this stuff keeps it in her car.
Yes.
There's no room in the house.
Well, here's the thing. No. Well, here's the thing. The wedding dress, there's probably 1,000 pictures of you wearing it on that special day.
Yeah.
You don't have to really keep the dress.
It was so expensive.
But you should sell it closer to your wedding date. If you put it in your closet for a couple years and it gets dust, it's going to go out of style, you're not going to be able to make any money trying to sell it.
Oh my gosh.
Keep all the pictures and the video of you in it.
Okay, Grandma Silver, Grandma Silver.
Well, here's the thing. This is not Grandma. Grandma's in your heart and in your brain. She's not this silver. If you're not using it and it's just something that that makes you feel guilty when you look at it, give it to another family member who might use it, or you could even sell it and use that money to do something else to remember your grandmother. You don't have to, she's not here.
We appreciate you coming in. Oh my God, how do you get rid of the wedding dress? We will be right back.
Morongo, good time.